Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Want to start by, of course, giving our honor, praise, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
that one is the elder apostle Craig Millstone, Ruler, and Teach Well. To Zach, shalom to your brothers. This was your few sisters who might be tuning in, listening, and learning.
Shabbat Shalom.
Yep, Shabbat shalom. And just getting right into it. Quick exhortation while we in transit, dealing with exhortation. Without further ado, we're gonna get straight into the scriptures. This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 4, and verse 1. It says, "Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils." Right? So speaking of the times that we're in, a lot of people. That's why the apostles mention a lot, like everybody in the camps ain't the elect. Some could be agents. Which we gonna see that more and more as like time progresses and the Lord, continue His simple process. But meanwhile, us brothers that's actually truly sincere and actually truly for the Lord and actually want salvation and actually want, that the why, that protection from taking the sea hip, and the comfort, the true comfort of these scriptures. We have to continue to we have to continue in this faith. I got this part too, but it says see, bear with me for a second. Same for a moment right now.
Right, yeah, because giving heed, a seducing spirits could distract you from your walk. You know, you gotta take precaution in all these things as we get closer to the latter times. Because as we get closer to the end, well, we in the latter times, but as we get closer to the end of the end, because as we get closer to the end, it's gonna be a lot of more distractions. You know, well,
Guys, it's like it. Yeah, fucking Satan.
what's going on?
It's like it says now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and having hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with hot iron. The point being, I'm gonna go to verse 7. It says, but refuse. No, it's like it. That's it on that. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 3. Say, man. It says, but he that prophesieth speaketh unto men to edification and exhortation and comfort. The spirit that was given to us, the spirit of prophecy, it speak to us edification. Let me read that one more time. Say, man. It says, but he that prophesies speaketh unto men to edification and exhortation and comfort. So that those exhortations is important. Because we know that brothers deal with, for us brothers who trying, in the faith, who actually, putting our best foot forward for this thing. We the ones, us being on the forefront, man. We the ones that's most vulnerable to these spirits, man. To Hasatan, to accusations, from this devil, because we the ones that's actually putting we actually the ones on the forefront. So those exhortations is most important to us, you know. It says and exhortation and comfort, and that comfort is also important because continuous labor is work. Trying to get the kingdom, that can be that can be that can put a lot of weight on a man. That can put a lot of pressure on a man. So that's why that comfort is also important. These are things that we have to continue to do as men of the Lord. You know, it says this is book of 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 2. It says preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. So we have to continue to teach the word, that spirit of prophecy. you know It says in season, out of season. So once again, like we mentioned all the time, why is wintertime? Why is springtime? Why is the summertime? All the way around. We have to continue in this. You know, it says reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering, right? Long suffering, because no matter what your lot is, you know what I mean. Now, no matter how hot some of these afflictions may be, whether it be light hot or whether it be just full fledged, you sitting up here catching extreme pain. We have to, no matter what, continue in those things, man. Continue in those afflictions and sufferings, because it's need be for the time that Yahweh Shai is to come back, right? It says, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine, with all long suffering and the doctrine, man. Being built in the doctrine, you know. Yes.
Yeah, I did have something.
What you need?
Shit, get First Peter 4:7. But you know what? Matter of fact, this Second Peter's like Second Timothy 4:7 real quick.
This is the book of Second Timothy. Man, this shit gonna be hot right now. No, I got it. But this is verse 7. It says, this is book of 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith.
Yeah, the scriptures you was just reading out of, that's Timothy, those was hey, that's the book of Timothy right there. Those books that Paul wrote. So hey, what Paul was telling the different Israelites he was going to keep pushing, continue the faith. He had to apply that with himself first, man. But hey, he said, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith, man. Because hey, that's what's going hey to continue in the ministry and continue to keep the faith. Because if you doubt, you're gonna give heed to those seducing spirits, man. You go fall into the spirit of doubt. And be like Pastor Tahar always say, be disenchanted. You're not gonna want to be in this thing no more, man, because you don't have no enthusiasm to keep you fighting, man.
Yeah, no inspiration. Verse 8, it says, henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness. Right, that's what we're fighting for at the end of the day, for Yahweh Shai to personally crown each and every last one of us, man, who actually sincere about this thing. You see? It says, henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, which the Lord, the righteous judge, right? And the Lord is constantly judging us. Every time Satan come and pick with us, the Lord is judging each and every one of our spirit, how we responded on it. It says, which the Lord, righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing, right? And we truly do, Lord, when we those men, we truly do love the appearing of our Lord Yahweh Shah, man. We seeking out that day, we desiring that day, in a way that, not, what I mean, in a way where, we want the Lord to come back desperately, you see? But that's pretty much it on that. Unless you have some else. Well, Lord's willing, us are edifying, and exhorting while you have a showing shop, but giving us the spirit through this lesson. Until next time, we're gonna close out by giving honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakodash. The one to edify the spirit builds on by Shalom, by Abba,
Shalom, shalom.